Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
The Library of Economics and Liberty. September 17, 1911 America, New York, Wagner's and Weitzman's bathtub analogy. In a comment by Daniel Reeves on a recent post by my co-blogger Brian Kaplan, Reeves claims that I ignored the bathtub analogy in Gernot Wagner's and Martinelle. New York Times Business. September 17, 1814 America, New York, Tim Cook faces surprising employee unrest at Apple. Hundreds of current and former Apple workers are complaining about their work environment, a rarity for the once tight-lipped company. When employees return en masse to Apple and RSQUO's campus in Cupertino, California, they may find a more activist workplace.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 17, 1705 America, New York, Kyrgyzstan blocked from London gold trading over missing bars. The decision likely stops gold-dependent Central Asian economy from selling bullion in international precious metals hubs, traders say. BBC News Business. September 17, 1701 America, New York, unpaid state pension. I'm disgusted by delays. Thousands of people who have turned 66 have not been paid their state pensions and they are furious.
Forex Live. September 17, 1635 America, New York, Forex Live America's FX News Wrap. US dollar stays strong into the weekend. Forex news for North America trading on September 17, 2021. Markets. Gold down $1 to $1,752 US 10-year yields up 4.3 bits per second to 1.376%. WTI crude oil down 59 cents to $72.01.
New York Times Business. September 17, 1616 America, New York, two men plead guilty in pelvic mesh implant scheme. The scheme was one of the more unsavory sides of the case against a half-dozen manufacturers of pelvic mesh, including Boston Scientific and Johnson & Amp. Johnson. A sample of transvaginal mesh used to treat women for pelvic floor disorders and incontinence.
Forex Live. September 17, 1615 America, New York. Major indices close lower for the day and lower for the week. Both the Nasdaq index and S&P index declined by minus 0.91% in trading today. The final numbers are showing. For the week.
New York Times Business. September 17, 1610 America, New York, Theranos whistleblower Erica Chung concludes her testimony in Elizabeth Holmes trial. Erica Chung, who raised issues about how the company conducted its blood tests, spent 3 days on the stand in the trial of Elizabeth Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes, the Theranos founder, and her mother, Noelle Holmes, arriving on Friday at federal court in San Jose, California.
Forex Live. September 17, 1605 America, New York, 10-year yield tests the swing highs from August and September, but stalls the yield up from 1.344% a week ago. Looking at the week, the yield moved down on Monday and Tuesday, bottoming near the September low around 1.267%. The low yield reached 1.263%.
New York Times Business. September 17, 1603 America, New York, prosecutor in Geneva drops criminal inquiry in $2 billion art dispute. The move ends the criminal cases against Yves Bouvier initiated by the collector Dmitry Rybolovlev. The collector plans to appeal Yves Bouvier in 2014. The Geneva Public Prosecutor's Office ruled that there was insufficient evidence to proceed with the charges against him.
Forex Live. September 17, 1537 America, New York, FDA votes 16-3 against approving COVID booster shot. Not a great look. There's been a brewing controversy around COVID booster shots, which the president touted last month. Biden said they would start rolling out next week. Forex Live. September 17, 1524 America, New York, natural gas comes off the boil, at least in the U.S. Natural gas prices down 5% today. The one-way trade in natural gas markets has finally stopped, at least in the U.S. Natty is down 5% today and now up just 2.6% on the week.
New York Times Business. September 17, 1514 America, New York, Apple and Google remove Navalny voting app in Russia. The app, created by allies of the opposition leader Alexei Navalny, vanished from online stores, reflecting a new level of pressure against U.S. technology companies in the country. The Navalny app is key to a protest vote strategy that the opposition leader calls smart voting.
Forex Live, September 17, 1506 America New York, USDJPY stays above the 200-hour MA, 100-day MA. The 200-hour moving averages at 109.869. The USDJPY continued the run higher started on Wednesday when the price stall against the August 16 and August 17 lows near 109.11.
New York Times Business, September 17, 1457 America New York, why Washington worries about stablecoins. The Federal Reserve, Treasury and other regulators are worried that a technology that pledges stability will actually be a source of turmoil.
Forex Live, September 17, 1441 America New York, does the Fed taper even matter anymore? November or December, who cares? Next week is Fed week and that means we're going to be hearing plenty about tapering. I tend to file it all under noise. At this point, the Fed debate revolves around announcing a taper in November or December. Forex Live, September 17, 1425 America New York, Nasdaq, S&P remain under pressure. The 200-hour MA is breached in the Nasdaq but can't reach the week low. The Nasdaq and S&P remain under the most pressure today. The Nasdaq index is currently down -1.1% at 15,014.01. Forex Live, September 17, 1410 America New York, AUD in a bind with M likely to weigh further, ANZ. AUD, USD down 21 pips to 0.7268 for bank trade ideas. ANZ research sees limited upside for AUD and fellow commodity FX in the near term. We think challenges in emerging markets in terms of China's.
New York Times Business, September 17, 1343 America New York, Britain signals intent to revert to the imperial system. The government announced plans to allow shops to sell produce in pounds and ounces, rather than using the metric system, as part of an effort to capitalize on new Brexit freedoms. The British government said it would pursue plans to allow shops and market stalls to sell fruits and vegetables labelled solely in imperial units of measurement.